Here is a really crazy blind item that is allegedly about Bohemian Grove using Ukrainian refugees to work for them because they are too concerned about normal people working for them and leaking things on their phones. For years, the powers that be were worried someone with a phone would sneak in and record the ceremony at Bohemian Grove, where it appears someone is being sacrificed. This year, the powers that be are not just reinstating that ritual, but several others, and have replaced the vast majority of day workers bussed in to instead using several hundred refugees from this ongoing war. They are all going to be forced to wear matching uniforms, and this includes the women and children. There are no men because they have all been drafted. There are a couple of dozen of 15 to 16-year-old male teens that will do the work normally assigned to college students. And again, this is allegedly Bohemian Grove and Ukraine. And the related headline reads, inside the secretive elite men's society Bohemian Club that has rich and famous members who want to relive their wild college days. The Bohemian Club, an elite invitation-only social club founded in San Francisco in 1872 by a group of male artists, writers, actors, lawyers, and journalists, all of means and interested in arts and culture. Since its founding, the club has expanded to include politicians and affluent businessmen. The club is known especially for its annual summer retreat at what is known as Bohemian Grove in the Redwood Forest of California's Sonoma County, an event that continued into the 21st century. Notable members over the years have included Clint Eastwood, Henry Kissinger, Walter Cronkite, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, Charles Schwab, Ambrose Bierce, Bret Hart, Mark Twain, and Jack London. The Bohemian Club was founded by a group that included journalists who wrote for the San Francisco Examiner. The term Bohemian was meant to conjure the cultured, intellectual, urban Bohemian as opposed to the impoverished type. They chose an owl as the club's totem and gathered regularly to socialize, drink, and put on and enjoy theatrical music and performances. The club inhabited temporary locations until its establishment in its permanent headquarters in the early 1930s on Taylor Street in downtown San Francisco. The annual trip to Sonoma began in the summer of 1878. In the 20th century, the members' retreat garnered a reputation for involving highly secretive and cultish rituals, the most well-known of which was the Cremation of Care, instituted in 1881, an opening ceremony whose purpose was to make the club members carefree from the outset of the retreat. That performance took place in front of the large concrete owl, built in 1929, in the center of the camp at Bohemian Grove.